So spring is coming very soon, and one of my favorite things about spring is the way that we can play with makeup and play with clothes and the colors, the neutral palettes.
I'm looking for a look that I can wear at the beach and then transition to going to dinner with friends, where it's a natural look, but just a little amped up at night.
That's exactly what I had in mind for you today. I want to keep the skin really fresh and giving you that beautiful spring look, but then adding that extra element with giving you a soft, kind of smoky, smudgy eye effect.
Great.
For this look, I'm actually going to start with the eyes, and I always recommend starting with the eyes anytime you're doing a shadowy, kind of smoky, smudgy look.
I learned that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that it's the fallout from the eye shadow and the mascara when you're doing a smoky eye, that you could then wipe it away and then finish your look.
Absolutely. I'm starting my beautiful smoky eye on you with 2 eyeshadow quads from CoverGirl. One has more warmer tones and the other has more cooler taupey colors. The first step is I'm gonna start with this beautiful kind of shimmery taupe color, and I'm blending this into your lid. And when you press, you tend to get the most out of the product. So we're really patting on the pigment here. The next shade that I'm picking is this deeper brown shade in the eyeshadow quad. Using this brush that has more of like a rounded point, I'm gonna apply the product to the brow bone. As you're applying it, you wanna blend very softly. So I'm going in circular motions, and can you feel where I'm starting? It's like the outside corner. I'm gonna apply shadow into the brush and tap it off, and then hand it over and let you do the honors. So remember what we said in that you felt it in the outside corner. That's where we're starting.
Like
and
right
then
here.
And then you're gonna do circular motions going in. And very soft, working it in. This should be done very subtly. That's why a brush is important. You don't necessarily have to see the color right away as you're applying it. It's there and it's being added, and if you do it slowly and you do it subtly, it will look the most natural. Now that you have done your eyeshadow so beautifully, I'm very impressed. We are gonna do some eyeliner, and this eyeliner is gonna be pretty easy because you don't have to worry about it being perfect, even though we're using the Perfect Point Plus. And we're just gonna go right along the lash line. And the texture of this pencil is perfect because it really glides right on.
You want a little bit of wetness, but not too much.
Exactly. I'm gonna take this to the bottom as well. And the thing about this particular look is there's more eyeliner on the outside than on the inside. Now that we've done your eyeliner, I'm gonna add that extra element of smudginess by going over it with a color from the eyeshadow quad. I'm gonna go right along where we went with the eyeliner just to smoke it out a little more. This one has shimmer in it. And you can really do this look with matte shades as well. But for that spring, just stepped off the beach, I love this idea of that like bronzy, smudgy, smoky eye.
I think it reflects nicely with the sun-kissed look.
For the final step, we're gonna use a lot of this Bloom Very Black mascara, and this is just gonna make that eye stand out even more and give it more of that smudgy look we're going for. This mascara is so great because you can really layer it in for a soft and full effect, and the brush really gets into every lash and coats it. So I'm really starting at the root of the lash and working it all the way up. I like to focus the mascara to the root of the lash because when you go right into extending the mascara through the full lash, you can sometimes put too much on the ends and it can get too clumpy. Now that your eyes are done and beautiful, we're gonna go to the skin and just make sure it looks glowing and gorgeous. So I'm just gonna use a very light amount of the True Blend foundation, just where you need it. We're gonna kind of spot treat it. So I'm going along the outside of your nose, just under your eye to clean that up. And you can feel I'm kind of feathering it on. I'm not going too heavy with it. Now that your foundation is on, I'm gonna give you a little bit of sheer translucent powder just in your T-zone. You know, say that you've been on the beach all day, there is a tendency to get a little shiny at night, so it's always good to have some translucent powder on you. And I just want to add that little pop of color. So I'm going to use the Cheekers blush, and this is this gorgeous kind of peachy tone to go with that neutral thing that I'm aiming for today. And I'm applying the blush going in like a sideways V. So I'm going down and then back right over the apple of the cheek, which is the meatiest part of the cheek. And this is what gives that youthfulness to the whole look. The final touch to this beautiful, soft, smoky eye, neutral look is this really gorgeous color called Give Me Guava. It's colorlicious, so it's a really great gloss because it's not totally sheer. It actually has some pigment to it. So pretty on you. Gorgeous.